And basically I took a yard of the Lycra. I had to modify this fabric because originally I had the same kind of like organza style. Did not go over very well. So this is about round 6. So we just wrapped it around, kind of like a sarong, double knotted, and off I went. So.
Wow. Hope for the best.
Yeah, the best is good.
Double face tape?
No tape.
Wow. That's some engineering.
We're just throwing caution to the wind, as it were. You look fantastic. Thank you. Nikki Steele. Chad Buffett is Charbuff, Noble Klingon. Let's have a nice welcome for Chad, everybody. Come on. Show him some love.
Chad, what did you use to make the doublet?
The what?
The jacket, what did you choose? What did you use?
This is actually, this is,
Oh.
well, that tastes really good. You should try the mine. This is leather, old leather from a jacket. And underneath it is actually an old vest that I put on top of it.
And the ribbing is what?
What's that?
The ribbing that goes
The
down.
ribbon right here. This is actually from nylon that's used on a boat.
Okay.
So for the edges of a couch.
Got it. Because when I did vinyl and I used car upholstery
Ah!
stuff
Yeah,
to
that's
do the
basically
same
the same
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
The boat company also does car stuff too.
Yeah. Great.
So you don't realize all the construction that goes into that, right? That's some real detail work.
There is detail work. It's a lot.
Okay, thank you, buddy. Chad Buffett. Chad, down on the end if you wouldn't mind. Chad, you gotta keep you in order, please. Alyssa Thomas. And we have 7 of 9. Okay, thank you, Alyssa. Alyssa Thomas. Jim Ferris, let's have you up here. And actually, we have the second contestant with you, I believe. So Jim and Lori is Neelix and Cass. Thank you very much, folks. Well done. Waiting for Cynthia. Cynthia is Lucha, an Andorian gun runner. I like the sound of that. Let's welcome Cynthia. Look gorgeous, my dear. That's quite an elaborate costume. Tell us about it.
Okay, the mantle is made from my uncle's upholstery on his old couch that I tore. And I made this, and chains is linked to it. The undergarment is sequins, which I made by hand. The trim here is interlock chain glued on the backing so that I can just sew it onto the fabric. And the stones here is sewn onto the chains onto the fabric. The makeup comes from a makeup store. It doesn't rub off. It comes off with soap and water so that I can rub on Adam and it doesn't come off on him.
They've said that before and screwed up my suits, trust me.
And the antennas are made from something called anti-fatigue foam that you twist and shape the way you want, and then you shellac it and then paint it, and then I put clips with hot glue to stick it onto the wig.
And you ended up with a gorgeous piece of work there. That's really well done. Thank you, Cynthia. Brandon. Get Brandon up here. It's from the Pleasure Planet.
My name is Revon. We are the Edo of Rubicon 3. Joy and happiness to you all.
A pleasant day to you.
Peace and love and free sex. from the next generation, of course. So touchy-feely. Okay, thank you guys. Well done. Helen Collins is the clown from Virtuoso, episode of Voyager. Helen, that's a remarkable costume. How'd you put that together?
It's all handmade. I got a pattern, cut it all out myself, sewed it together by hand. I had to cut out the polka dots and then glue them on, all by hand. And I was just working from screenshots. And the chiffon flowers were very difficult because I didn't have a clue how they were made. So I had to improvise a bit, and I didn't know how to stop a frame. Pop and today told me how to stop a frame. So I'll know that for next time.
Well, I mean, I think you were totally successful. Well done. Thank you, my dear. Thank you. And last is Karen Crumley. I believe that's our last contestant, our last finalist. Let's bring her over here. Karen, you changed. Karen is Amanda with the Horta. Karen, tell us about the making of this costume. I'm sorry, you're Karen. Yeah.
Tell us about what? Well, the creature sat on my dinner table. My husband kept thinking it was pizza, but it wasn't. And I started with a remote control truck and covered it with canvas and then kind of went crazy with it. And there it is. This year, she has joined Starfleet. And last time I was up on stage with her, I was escorting her. Now she's escorting me as Amanda.
I noticed that this particular Horta is a red shirt. That doesn't bode well. But you do look beautiful, my dear. Judges, anything, or we're gonna let you go? Okay, thanks so much. Over there, if you can, bring your friend over there. Pesky Horta. Okay, now what I want to do is bring all of our contestants forward right on up to about here, please. Can we form a line? Stay in your orders if you can. Form a line right on up to here. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you your fabulous finalists. It's only a almost 43-year tradition of creation. Decades before cosplay was a household word, we were doing cosplay back in the early 70s, and people used to look at us like we were really dweebs, let me tell you. But it's a beautiful thing to see so many of you, such a large part of the convention population, now in costumes and celebrating cosplay. That's why we dedicate today, Saturday, of the official Star Trek convention as Cosplay Day at the Star Trek convention. So how about a big hand for everybody that is a costumer, as well as the wonderful people in the industry that have helped us out. Guys like Bob and Michael, Joni, and Doug. I'm going to step off stage for a couple of minutes and give you guys a chance to take photos. If you will indulge us, folks, we will allow you to get out of your seats and come up and take some photos. So we're going to take a couple of minutes. You may come up and take some photos. We're just going to give you a couple of minutes, so please be pretty quick. And then we're going to come back, we're going to get our judges' results, and we're going to award those prizes. Once again, let's give all of our finalists a big round of applause. Great job, everybody. going to ask everybody to go back to their seats.
Ready?
30 seconds. Okay guys, please, we're going to ask you to take your seats again. Don't forget, after the competition is over, our contestants will be walking around. Feel free to go over them and ask them to take photos with them. It's a tradition. For many, many years, our contestants will take photos with you, so feel free to come and ask them, and they'll take a shot with you. But please, for now, take your seats, because it's time for us to give our awards. I'm going to ask all of our contestants to just step back about 3 feet, please. Just step back about 3 feet, please.
So that people can see. They can see and I can see the screens on the but it's easier and he said, no, we can get one. It's just more money. Yeah, I'll be fine. I only said it because the last several years they've had so they cut me, which not a big deal that they cut me, but the response of like, oh, it'll just cost us that much. But I'll get it for you if you want. It's kind of like, she's definitely one of my favorite characters. Okay. So that.
And we're going to get our results in just a minute. I want to take this opportunity to thank our fabulous judges. Thank you, Joni, Michael, Douglas, and Roberto. Thank you, you guys. Really appreciate it. We really do. Thank you. I mean, it's an honor having you guys here. It really is. Oh yeah, and watch the new season of Face Off. I think it just started again, Mike? Just started up again? Yeah. You're actually already working on next season. Unbelievable. Yeah, let's give Mike and Mackenzie a big hand for Face Off. I mean, proud daddy. Yeah, Mackenzie would have been here today, but she was working. In fact, if the truth be told, we spoke with Michael about actually having Mackenzie and Mike film an episode of Face Off here, but logistically, because they need the studio and they need all the equipment, it really wasn't practical, but thank you for at least considering that. That would have been exciting. But maybe next year, if she's not working, we'll bring Mackenzie here anyway, because that'd be great. That whole Westmore family is killer talented. So quiet you can hear a pin drop. All right, we have our Dr. Ben. We're going to throw you another bone. Come here. Poor Ben. Well. We had a tie for first place. Now, some show hosts would have said, well, you've got to break the tie, because I don't want to award $2,000 prizes. But did I, Adam Malin, say that? No. We're going to have $2,000 first place winners. So, a gentleman will be walking down the aisle to take your collections to pay for that second $1,000. Of course, I jest. I jest, of course. All right. And yeah, so then what will happen is that in essence, we'll just have a second place winner for $500 and $2,000 first prize winners. That is sweet. Okay, I think we're just getting the certificate. Is that it, or did we get that already? It's coming. Okay. Well, while it's coming, I'll start to award the prizes. Okay. Once again, give it up for our fabulous judges. Thank you, judges. You guys are great. And don't forget tonight at 9:30, our amazing orchestral performance. Hope to see all of you there. Coming in second place